record it. I don't know. I don't know. My suggestion. Why don't we record it where the person starts from the beginning, shows the
Okay.
steps to get there, then explain
Okay.
each
Okay.
tabs and how it works.
No problem. Um,
Yeah, because if you're saying CV templates, the person will have to click on it, explain each step. If you're going on CV checker, the person will explain how to go about it. You put your CV, it scores your CV, you do the correction. That's my 2 cents.
we don't use cents here. Pounds and shilling. Pounds and sterling.
Mm,
Uh, Pounds and penny. So we don't need your cents. So will you give us pounds?
my
We are
suggestion.
laughing. We are not expecting. We need pounds. Are you going to give us?
You please come and take all the pounds. So that's what I'll suggest. Like,
Yeah. Thank you. And so anyway, the easiest way to, if you don't, uh, I will not suggest that you go to Abintegro, and because Abintegro is a large platform and it cuts across so many schools, not just ARU. So the best thing is just go to your Google. Anything that is disturbing you, just type it to Google. You can see I have one here. Type ARU CV Builder. Type it there. ARU CV Builder, and you will see different resources coming up. You can try the first one here, employability. Of course, this is a blog. You are not looking for blog, but inside the blog, they will give you so many resources in terms of links. So just go to CV Builder. You see the CV Builder under that. Clicking on it to take you to the the career center. You can see it takes you down to the CV, and there is even a video to assist you on this. But whatever you need might not be CV. You can just look for it, starting from if it is CV cover letter, you need a template concerning that. You can download the template here to guide you. But if you already have one, you just want to assess the strengths in terms of the UK standard, you can check it here as well. And if you want to teach yourself employers, you can also access this as well. If you already got an employment and they've called you for interviews, you can click here. They will get enough resources on how to prepare for interviews. If you want to understand your skills, try practice skill test. And of course, we said there are so many trainings. If you have not acquired the skills, you are just looking for how to acquire the skills. Anything said the other time that there are so many short courses that are available on LinkedIn. ARU has one. ARU has them in abundance. As a student, you have access to that. You have paid for all these things, and that's why you need to make use of. And that's why they are charging these big amounts, because they are paying for all these subscriptions so as for it to be useful for us all. And it is best we take advantage of that. So they have 16,000 expert-led courses that we can pick from. And of course, we encourage people to subscribe for Handshake. There you will be getting referrals, and you will be in the community of like-minded people to get not just referral, and of course get networks. So if you are a self-employment person, you can take this resource, you get enough. If you're seeking jobs, it's available here. And if you now need appointments, probably you want to speak with any one of the advisors in there, you can meet one, you can book appointment with one of them. There are different aspects to the advisors. There is the career advice and planning. You want to plan about your career. What am I going to do after studying? you can book, and they are superb, so to say. When I approached them, I used all of them anyway. When I approached them, as I was rambling with my idea, they helped streamline it into two major ideas, and they can do the same with you. Also, employability support. You need all the resources that we have talked about. You want to talk about your CV, you want to talk about your job applications. You don't want to talk to computer, you want to talk to human being. You can book an appointment for that. If you are someone with placement, looking for placement, course about you need the support concerning your placement, you can book appointment. And of course, if you are someone like me who like enterprise, if you need support on that, there is even what they call Anglia Ruskin Enterprise Academy area. Almost all of them in there are my friends, and they are wonderful people, so to say. So you can book an appointment with them as well. All this will help us solve the problem of the not even problem, the monster called COS. What is COS? You have a particular skill, and that's what we're talking about the skills here. You have a particular skill set, and you are offering it to employer, and the employer wills to retain you. So it's more than willing to sponsor you, give you COS. It's as simple as that. And there are other options just above COS, global talents. That is where this enterprise comes in. They will train you that you will be able to bring out the innovation in you, and it also got across the whole program we have been planning, the innovation coming in August, Innovation Summit. It's also in ARU, it's among all African students. So the idea is to stimulate that innovation. And when we say innovation, is not that big a grammar, no. Innovation is just simple, looking for the trouble from opportunities around by understanding the problem in whatever area of field you are in that you can provide solution to. Simple as ABC. But if we do not have such, we have those who can help us bring it out. And if we already have, we don't know how to arrange it. So we also have people who can help on that. Just reach out. If we cannot do it, we'll still signpost as we are trying to do here as well. So this is a powerful platform that we can make. You can still start a new enterprise. You want to understand how to start it. So many things you can make use of here. To exploring your options. You want to explore your options. You want to develop your skills. You have goals that you want to pursue. You want to advance your career. You want to elevate future. You are looking for a job or work experience, even work experience, and that's another important thing. Because any job you are applying to, they will ask for your experience. You have two experiences right now that through experience opportunity that are available for you. The community of ARUNSA that we are in, and then of course the ones that ARU has provided. Being helpful, for instance, just this what I'm doing is a skill on its own, and it's an experience. Trying to signpost peers into what's available, that's a skill. Trying to encourage your peers is a skill, and that's what we do in this whole community. So that goes into experience. And that's why most of those who have been sent to me for referee I've given it, and nobody ever said no to them because they know they know how valid and how genuine this community is. So also we can approach the school. I'm actually writing something concerning that. The school have always been complaining of short staff, that they are short staffed. We can engage them to volunteer because you might not get work straight, or except you want to go to Thames to ARE Thames to get work. But in terms of just volunteering, administrative works and stuff like that, you can get experience. So we have many of them here. University is the best place to get experience because a lot of activities always go on in university. So that is where we'll have the UK experience and then be able to apply for UK jobs. So especially supports and advice, we talk about that, and of course, so many things. So this is a great platform that we can make best use of. ARU has a lot of supports available for us. It's now left for us to embrace that support. I'm actually writing an article as well on this, how to support ARU support. And because we know they are available, but most of the time we just cover that so their students are not making use of it. So that's why we are doing all this to help us. If we keep on this, we discover that the monster called COS will be demystified as soon as possible. Thank you.
Okay, so Miriam, I think I saw you raise your hand. You have something or you have a question?
Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Oh, can I say seminar now? Nice one.
Not really a seminar.
And
It's
it's
just
so don't worry, no worries. So it's been a long time I've been on this platform. I've been passing through a lot. No worries. For the ARU CV checker, I'm on the way. Sorry, you were already disturbed by car sounds. For ARU CV checkers, I have issues with them. I've
okay.
checked several times. When I check with my CV, at first I got like 80 something percent. So I had to follow their recommendations to work on it. After working on it, I was able to get like 90 something. But when I put that same CV on all these other platforms like Read, LinkedIn, or whatsoever, they were telling me that the CV is very poor. So what do you suggest in this regard?
The when Grace was listing out the agenda, she mentioned the updates, no, not the feedback from the conference we attended, and something happened that is similar to what you just said. We are trying to. Someone was talking about AI and the human intelligence. That AI is not here to take over human intelligence. On AI, I then said what I replied, and that's where I'm going. AI is made by human being, so it's down to have flaws. So we are the ones to human intelligence is still higher than it's anytime, any day. But human intelligence itself has flaws. The human intelligence that created the AI intelligence, artificial intelligence, they are both flaws, error prone. So what am I trying to bring out of this? The platform, you might not is a system, is a computer. So there is tendency of that's happening. How do you resolve that? Is by booking an appointment. There is a section I showed us where you can book an appointment with human being rather than talking to computer. When I went to them, they wanted to refer me to the computer. I said no, I didn't come here to talk to computer. I want to talk to human being. So you can book an appointment with them to assess the CV themselves to be able to see what are your strengths and what are the things you can focus on. The CV checker might not even recognize the language. You might be speaking. You graduated from Ibadan, and might not even recognize what Ibadan is, and be telling you is wrong because of that. So it's human being that created it is flawed. So we are the one that is truly intelligent that we want to assess things based on human understanding. So the best way to do is to book an appointment with them, and that's why we are saying we want to also arrange a seminar, because as you are booking appointments, they also are overwhelmed. They can be overwhelmed, but of course they are doing their best to ensure the best, and that's why we are here to support them. So that's why we are arranging a seminar to see how we can also still provide proper help, human help rather than computer to some of these things, and then mentorship through that as well. Does that answer your question?
right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Okay. So if I want to add, permit me to add this. Um Booking an appointment also. I think this seminar that you're planning on is is going to be is very important, because booking an appointment with them, I know I've booked an appointment, and when I was talking to the lady, she had no idea of what I was trying to ask about. Because okay, I'm someone with an IT background that wants to go into business analysis, and I called her trying to guide me on what to do, how to go about it. I booked a section, and trust me, she had nothing to give. She was just telling me to apply for graduate routes, apply for graduate routes. Give me the steps. Are they boot camps? Which of the boot camps do you advise I go to? So I think at the end of the day, we just need to seek for experts in these fields and ask of their opinion, ask for the steps they took and the progress they've made so far. So it will help guide us, because relying on school, so I don't think you get 100% information that you need. I don't know. Mr. Andrew, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, perfectly well.
Yeah.
Miriam, before I respond to that,
Sorry, I was on my way going to work, so I'm almost there. I would just want to ask for a favor. Can I chat you up later? I have so many things bothering me around career path. Can I chat you up later?
it will be a pleasure. Please go ahead
All right. Thank you so much.
and have a wonderful time at work.
Thank
To answer the question, of course, even if you go to an expert, it's not you can't be guaranteed 100% expertise. We are all doing our best.
But
The same thing
at
is
the end of the day, she did say that she had no idea. So at the end of the day, she
she
said it.
just kill it. She
So
just
she
kill it for you.
offered, yeah, she offered to book me, to get an expert and book me a section when she does. I'm yet to hear from her. I sent her an email, a
Okay,
follow up
please
email
let's talk about that. Anyway, let's talk about that.
later.
Yes, well, there are experts in and outside the school that can be of great help to that. But the
That's
most important
good.
thing is for us to come out and talk, and that's what we are trying to do, to talk about these things. And the more we talk about it, the more solution we get. And when there is a problem, I don't ignore problems and I don't hold my hands. And one is what I told you this evening. On that one, we don't let us talk about that. So I don't fold my hands on problems. What can we do to address it? So, and
Mm-hmm.
we know that COS is a serious problem, but it's better to start preparing. Oh, I should have even invited this lady that has been disturbing me. I should have invited her to the call tonight. But anyway, when we arrange that seminar, everybody will be to be of value to everyone. We want to bring in as many experts as possible, God willing. So there we can demystify the whole bet, of course. And I'm glad these, especially those who are on the call at this moment, are not what do you call it, on faced with anything challenge. How do I put it? They are more than willing to handle any pressure to be able to get. They are go getters. So and that's why they are even on the call tonight. So because this requires, like I said, what the hands cannot do, money will do. And that's why many people are buying it. And what money cannot do, the hands can also do as well. So if we don't want to buy, then we can put in the hard work, and not just hard work, smart work. As part of the smart work is what we're doing tonight and what we want to do as well. So that will help us solve all the mystery behind SOS for those who are ready to put in the work. So I think that resolves anything except there is any other issue before we call it a night.
Any other issue? Any other business?
Before we go, okay. Is there any new face? Is there any face that we don't know that can we can introduce ourselves to and can introduce themselves? I don't think so. Okay, we are all good then. So in the meantime, number one, please. I told her to join the call. She just refused. Those are what they call it, shy people, and that's Rachel. Rachel is stepping out. Um, so probably that will be the last week. It would have been first time caller member. Who is the person? You, Abby. Well done. And she anchored the program last week, and that might be the last time she would, because she's stepping out already. And we want to appreciate her for the great work she's done for the past 1 year or above. So we sincerely say thank you to. And anyway, that's one of the things we want to do in the summit coming. All those who have put in their efforts, we want to recognize them, and we want to give them red carpet on that day and that night, so to say. And then in the midst of crowds, you can see how glorious it will be. So no work, as far as God gives us the grace, no work will be gone unrecognized. Oh, Mega,
Good evening.
good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Hope everybody's okay.
You said?
We're
I
all
hope
fine,
everybody's
thank
okay.
you.
Oh, very fine, very fine, very fine. Thank you.
Um, Sorry, I want to ask a question. But I don't know if my question has been answered in the past and I forgot. So I say let me ask again. This UK, you can without reminder and alarm clock, there plenty things where we know fit the carry head. So this summit or conference, sorry, when is it happening? Like when is it?
August 3rd. Let me
August.
share. Do I need to share that in a few minutes? Or you already have the answer to that?
If it's
August,
August 3rd, it be
August 3rd,
August
the
3rd.
first Saturday of August.
Okay, where? The venue is not yet.
The venue is Cambridge ARU, but the actual location we have not determined that because of the capacity of the crowd coming, and it cuts across all our brothers and sisters across the UK. So um, we have not determined the capacity yet. We have not determined the location yet. We've determined the capacity, but we have not determined location. So we are still trying to see whether, for free purpose, we want to use AORU. Yes, those in charge are advising us against that we should use outside. The ARU itself, they did World Nights yesterday for shock people, and they had to use outside, and they've always been using outside for dinner. I want to see whether we can try to use inside or we should use outside. But I think for the conference, for the summit, we are going to use inside. Dinner is what I'm not sure of yet.
So this dinner and the conference are happening the same day.
Yes, the same day.
Okay, okay. And that's what I wanted to know because I've been hearing dinner summits, so I didn't actually know the exact date is happening. So I was just lost in the background. So I said, let me ask.
Those apologies on behalf of the advert team, publicity team. And of course, we are still working on so many things, and they will come out soon massively. there are great number of men and women in there who will help with who has been helping with the publicity designing and all those things. I'm planning on that. So when they come out powerfully.
Okay. No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you. Okay.
So as we were saying, Rachel, so we want to appreciate unfortunately she's not on the call. Please, if you know her and then you know what she's done, please wish her well, either here or anywhere. Although we can start from here. That's one. Two, let us appreciate our leader for tonight, who is also going out gradually, but of course, she can't dare go yet. You're still holding on to her. And but she helped us to lead us, she led us tonight and did us perfectly well. So although that's my own view, what your view are, please express it on the chat and let us appreciate her for leading. She's our mother in Israel. She's uh she's everything with me. And she's Mama Twins. So please help her. Our outgoing presidents. What of okay. Anything. Is that the person you're asking of? Easier?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's more good himself in silently yet towards the end.
We'll find him more.
Uh,
For coming late.
you can find him as you want, please. He said, sorry, don't find him. Grace just said is
He's
anything.
very
Is that
strong.
yeah? Is that true? You are strong. Are you able to talk? Anytime. I'm a follow shot of to feel gumpe. Apologies for those who don't understand that. His surname is Folorunsho. So Folorunsho means God is the one watching over us. And then because God is now watching you over, you are now using rubber band to climb palm tree. You can see that person is playing serious dangerous game. Probably this man also has used rubber band to climb palm tree. That's why it's. How are you? Anyway, help us to wish him well as well. Uh, Speedy recovery. Wish him strength. May Allah empower him. Sorry. Help us to wish him well. May Allah increase his strength, give him a perfect health, and then bring him back on his feet fully as soon as possible. He shall not fall sick, neither shall he fall weary, grow weary. He shall not stumble, he shall not stumble, slumber. So, and in the meantime, please help us appreciate Grace for leading us. Please type it, or even and if you don't like our presentation, say it there. As she has done terrible, say it there. Just how you feel. Help us appreciate her. Before we go, our time is fast spent.
Thanks to everyone that joined this night. Sorry we took
Mhm.
27 minutes.
Before we
It was
started.
meant to be a 1 hour call. It was nice
Mhm.
having each one of you here.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening.
So thank you
Bye.
everyone. Idris, Peace, Yetunde, Elizabeth, though you didn't talk all through, anything. And our mother in Israel. Good night to everyone. Have a
Bye. Good
wonderful weekend.
night.
Bye bye.